Hey, BZB TV fans, my name is Matt Richards. I'm joined by Joel Cruz, who's over there at the studios in Sacramento. Sorry for being a little bit late, but we were just channeling our European energy. Not necessarily being on time, just being fashionably late, just having a good time with it. But no, unfortunately, we had a little bit of technical issues, but we got them all hammered out. So
Yeah, siestas. We're still in our siesta mode, so I was still situating, getting ready. No, we had some technical difficulties. I think it was some overload, computer love, overload.
It's those darn
Valentine's
Apple
Day.
Macs.
It was Valentine's Day hangover for our software here. But yeah, it's all up and running. How you doing, Mateo? I like to call him Mateo. We just came from Spain, so I am Joel. I was Joel for the past few weeks, and then Mateo. Mateo, how you doing in Texas there?
Well, I'm good now. On the way back, I was like, sweet, man, I'm not going to get sick because, like, the day after I got back, I'm like, I'm feeling good. We're not sick. We'll be fine. And then, the day after that, I was like, oh, I think I'm getting sick.
Oh, wow.
So I've been sick for the past week. It's been okay, but we're getting off of it now, so I'm fine.
Okay, no, that's good.
I kind of feel for you guys, though. You guys over there in Cali having a little bit of heartbreak over the weekend. So
that's don't want to talk about that right now. Maybe on episode in 3 or 4 episodes from today, I can open up about that. But yeah, no, I know, right? Heartbreak loss, Super Bowl weekend. But what can you do, man? Just gotta wait till next year. Keep saying that. So just got to get stronger from this. But congratulations, Kansas City fans, KC Chiefs. They really do have a dynasty if you think about it. They're like what the Patriots, what your Patriots were, 10, 15 years ago. That's what they're doing right now. 4 out of the last 5 Super Bowl appearances, right? They won 3 now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, big ups, congratulations. But man, you mentioned that you had you said you were just sick from the plane, and I was getting a little worried. You mentioned this right before our stream started, and I was like, oh man, I was with Mateo all through. I roomed with them, we were there.
Nah, I don't think you're gonna get it.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe it's probably like we were talking about it maybe on the plane, because my kids actually, when I got home, they were already sick. So something's going around. It's that time of the year.
Yeah, I think something about being in an airplane. Well, 3 airplanes, but for a total of 15 hours in the air. I think that kind of really challenges the immune system.
Well, at least you, I was the only one out of the whole team. I spoke with everyone. I was the only one that experienced turbulence because my plane coming into
we got
California.
Some. Yeah, we got some.
Did you get some too?
Yeah.
Okay, because I guess there was a big storm in California the days leading up to my flight home. So then when I was flying from Barcelona into California already, the storm is just going on. So there was bad turbulence. There was that flight because I landed in LA and then from LA to San Jose. So both flights, bad turbulence. I felt so bad. I've never experienced somebody having to use the those barf bags that are conveniently placed in each seat. And oh my gosh, yeah.
Hopefully not multiple people after that, because I know some people, they see somebody else do it.
I know there's somebody else like, oh, that is like contagious.
Yeah.
No, luckily no instances like that. I'm sure like the neighboring people have to give him multiple bags because you have to use more than one. I felt so bad. And then the next flight, some lady happened to her as well. So yeah, so good thing you didn't have any turbulence. Well, you said you did, but hopefully good thing they weren't that bad. So it was uneventful last leg of the trip. But leading up to the trip and as far as being in Barcelona for ISE, what can I say, man? It was fantastic, successful. It was a great experience for everybody, especially for you. It was your first time in Barcelona, right?
Yeah, it was my first time in Barcelona. I've been to Europe before, not Spain. I've been to Italy, but
Okay.
yeah, this was a first for me. So I
Yeah, I mean
definitely had a
everything.
good time, and I think everybody else had a good time. To be honest, let
Hmm.
me. I've actually got a little photo to share real quick, but wait, what did I do with it?
Said the quote
Apparently,
of the
I am
day.
just having all kinds of issues today.
Well, maybe that computer love virus is hopping on over to you
Anyways,
now.
I'll pull it up here in a minute. But I think everybody had a good time. It was such a jam packed week as far as we got there, we helped finish that up, and then like the next day it was like hitting the ground running. But there was
Yeah.
so much to do outside of just at the show, right?
Yeah, there was. I mean, we tried a bunch of new foods. One thing I didn't regret, one thing that I do regret not participating or try, checking out was that light show. Remember, there was a light art festival, part of I guess some local artists were gonna bring it as part of ISE being in Barcelona this year, and yeah, that was one of the things we weren't able to kind of experience. But I
Yeah,
mean, at the show, we saw so many light shows and um, 3D AR and AI and all that good stuff at the actual show floor. So yeah, that's what we're excited to share with you guys today in today's episode.
yeah.
Oh,
There
so
we go. That's
here,
what I was gonna bring up. Was just the whole team. There's another picture with me in it, but it doesn't have Flo, so I just figured I'd throw Flo up there. But that
yeah,
was us going out to one of the award shows. We didn't
the
actually win
innovate.
anything at that one, but we were nominees or finalists. I guess it was what the real word was, finalists in what, three categories?
Yeah, or for the innovate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
so the
innovate.
innovate, it was we had two products. Um I forgot to bring that up here. But then a third award was for manufacturer of the year.
Manufacturer of the year. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we were finalists for all three. It was a good time out. I don't know if I think there was a photo. Oh, there you go. Do you have a photo of outside? So we went to this place, and in Europe,
Yeah.
everything looks so historical, right? So this place, yeah, look. I guess it's a museum now, but it looked. I don't know. To me, it looked like a castle. So you're walking up these stairs. We have to do like the whole Rocky, but it's like times three though, like so many flight of stairs. And then by the time we get up there, that's where you saw that photo of the team. Matt took an excellent photo. He did a little touch up afterwards, but yeah, that's just overlooking where we had just started from the ground. And then yeah, inside the venue was so beautiful. Like you saw inside, the lighting, they had the mood set. They had a live band playing. They were awesome. Um,
There's the outside of it.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, so these are, I think this is still from the bottom. So these are like there's more stairs even prior to this.
There's a lot more stairs.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, it was such a beautiful place. A good reception. The dinner
There's
was good.
Vlad.
Bar.
We gotta
Oh,
get
there's Vlad.
a candid shot of Vlad.
Yeah.
But there you
Oh,
guys
there
are
you
having a
go.
good time in there. So
Yeah,
everybody was having a good time. We didn't win
it was.
anything there,
Yeah.
but it was still a good time.
Do
But
you remember the
there's
gentleman's name that was sitting at our table? We shared a table with
no, I
one or two
don't.
other companies, and
I
they
don't.
ended up winning though. I forgot for what category, but they, yeah, we were so proud, so happy for Um,
He was definitely a character, though. I mean, this guy when
yeah,
he
he was.
won,
He was.
he had a whole dance, a song, like everything going on, man. He was
Yeah,
having
he was
a
probably
great
practicing his
time.
speech, like the.
The building, by the way, that we were in was the Museum of Catalonian History. Thank you to our producer back there, Flo,
Oh,
who
oh, nice.
hooked us
There
up
you
with that information.
go. Thank you.
he might join us here in a little bit. But Joel, since we don't really have a particular order that we're going in for talking about everything that happened, but since we mentioned an award show, I think we should probably talk about the awards that we did win.
All right, yeah, we can start off with the big news. I mean, I still want to get to the show later, just to tell you guys like what like the partners we met, we worked with, and what the booth looked like. But yeah, since we started talking about Innovate, the award ceremony, and for the awards that you see right here in front of me, we won 7 total awards. So it was a very humbling experience, just to and it's a good kind of like reinforcement to know that all our work and dedication and our time, it's making an impact in the pro AV and broadcasting industry. So very happy. Thank you for for the judges for recognizing us. But I guess we can start here with these 3. So these are best of show awards. This is from Future Publication. And then the 3 publications within the Future umbrella that we got recognized for is AV Technology, Sound and Video Contractor, and Residential Systems. Now, for the specific winners, so the AV Technology winner was for our BG Nutrix. Now, this is our new medical grade AI 4K medical PTZ camera. It's IEC 6601 certified. We actually had a BG Nutrix station set up that was new at our booth. You see Vlad with his babies right there.
He was definitely very happy about it.
Yeah, everybody's so happy and proud.
But there's the Nutrix right there.
So here's a Nutrix. I think I might have shared some photos. If you could throw a close up later on while we talk about the Nutrix. But yeah, no, we are very proud of this. We started showing it last year at like IBC, the end of last year. But it will be available soon. It's 30X. NDI HX3, AI auto tracking, night vision. It's modular. So on the unit, you'll see on the bottom, it's like that's their speakerphone. So that one we got requests from people who said, is it possible to buy them separately? We wouldn't need a speakerphone in all instances.
Yeah, I believe it's 6 screws that you can just pull out and you can separate the units.
Yeah, so we went ahead and obliged to their request. So now it's all modular. You could buy the speakerphone and the camera separately if needed. But yeah, I know we had a wonderful. I know Matt. He worked on the video loop for our little digital signage there. And yeah, we had people. It was on AI auto tracking mode, so like people passing by, they'd catch their attention. As the camera was tracking them, and then they come in and ask more information. So that was a good a little thing that we added to our booth.
I want to mention this. If you're going to be in Orlando in March, you can see our award-winning Nutrix at the HIMSS show. So
HIMSS. I forgot what it stands for. But yes, the HIMSS medical show. So that will probably be a huge attraction there from March 11th to the 15th.
There you go. So if you're in Orlando, you should definitely stop by. We'll be having some more posts about that when it gets a little closer, but just planting the seed right now.
Yeah. All right. So next up, we have our award winner for sound and video contractor. This one we got awarded for our AVTPG 8K. This is our 8K HDMI 2.1 test pattern generator. So this is the latest and greatest. We actually have a AVTPG mini, which is a smaller version, does 8K as well, but this is our more robust full tester. I mean, we have a full line, full HD, 4K, 12 GSDI testers, and latest here is our 8K tester. So very proud of that. It's just one of the new 8K solutions that we're adding to our line. I mean, the main, I guess, products to highlight, it was our 8K line at ISE 2024. So later on in the show, we'll show you our 8K gaming station to kind of show off the 8K at 60 and 4K at 120 support. So we had them hooked up to the latest PlayStation and Xboxes. We had people coming by and having a lot of fun, playing those and testing them out. But here's the tester. So this is, the latest in our line, in our 8K line. Very proud of this one.
We actually had a couple of people stop by our booth specifically because they're like, hey, I'm here representing a couple of universities or a couple of things, and I have people that were inquiring because we saw that you guys have 8K test pattern generators and analyzers. That's something that we need. And I'm like, yes, we absolutely do. And then shortly thereafter, we ended up winning an award for it. So I'm, it definitely seems to be a niche in the market that has not really been filled yet. From my understanding, from what Eugene told us, is we're pretty much the first out there to have an 8K test pattern generator. I think we are one of the first. I think there's one other.
Very nice. Yeah, that we're very proud
take that with a grain of salt. I could be misremembering, but that's from my recollection.
Well, we do have an 8K 12x12 matrix that is as well the first in the market, first 8K 12x12. So we'll be having that available this year. That one, we did not have that at the show to show. We had our 8x8 matrix, but which is award winning as well. So I mean, that's why it's so exciting right now, because even prior to the show, we had the mini and I believe the 8x8 matrix, 8K matrix that won awards prior to going to ISE. So it kind of gave us a little boost and a momentum coming into the show. And now that we got awarded for a number of our 8K solutions, man, it's been fantastic. It's been a very fun ride. And yeah, there is our 12x12 matrix image for there. I like how the front, it's really nice. Our new matrices have that kind of, see how the ends, it has a blue light. Just visually, I think it looks a lot better. But we're trying to make it look, as opposed to just a blank black box. Trying to
make it a little more interesting.
Yeah, even like the top design, we're doing new designs on the top with like lines and dots, and just fancy it up a bit. People are spending money. We need our stuff to look nice too, and it's worth their investment. So from everything from the inside, the guts to the aesthetics, count on BZBGEAR. We're going to bring you the best possible solutions to you guys in your systems. All right. And then lastly, last but not least, for our Best of Show awards, we still have to get to our top new technology awards. But for the third one of our Best of Show is from Residential Systems. And it is for our BZBGEAR Forecast. This is our 4K at 60 HDMI 2.0 HDMI wireless extender. So, yep, you got that right. It's a HDMI wireless extender that does 4K at 60. Very clear, very low latency, and this is a very great in not just like video, not just conferencing, but it did win for residential. So we want, for residential homes, if you have PlayStation or whatnot, and it's in a different room, is too long for a cable. This is the perfect solution right here.
Yeah, and like we even did a video on it, or at least I did a video on it while I was there at ISE. It's on our BZB TV page because I wanted to make sure that we highlighted every single one of our award winners that we got while we were there. But you could actually see it sending the signal from our gaming station to the TVs that are behind. So it's pretty cool. I think they try and pull that up for you right now.
I don't know if it was in that video, but is that the one with Nathan?
No.
Oh, this is from the show. Okay.
Yeah, this is from the show.
Okay, but we will have a video producer, Mr. Producer. Can you verify that for the air forecast, right, Nathan?
So
Okay.
if you can see right here, actually, it's sending the signal from the PS5 over
Oh, there
there
you
to the wirelessly the TV's behind there on
go.
the other setup. So pretty cool stuff. It works really really well. There is a slight latency, but it's not going to be a big deal. So
Yeah. And then I was just to go back to what I was saying for the video the upcoming video that we'll have. They actually did tests, in the office here. Like they put the air forecast on one side, the other side of the
Mhm.
warehouse, like not just the office, but back of the warehouse. Tested it like that, and it worked perfectly fine. So I know a lot of some of these systems, if there's walls or obstructions. I mean, that's still the thing with any wireless extension, if there's thick walls, things like that. But I mean, we've done tests on this one, and it's been working great.
Yeah, the best results you're going to get on this thing is going to be within visual range. But from what I understand, when Nathan was doing some of the testing, like you can get away with going a little bit
Yeah.
uh, with a little bit of walls, but it's not going to be ideal.
Okay.
So Flo is actually
Okay.
saying that
Okay.
the
I
air
just got
forecast
word from
video is
producer that
public already.
the air forecast. Yep, it is ready on our BZB TV right now. So just search
Yep.
air forecast. The one with Nathan, our tech guru. He does a great job on all our videos, testing and demos. So you want to be sure to check that out after the stream. So it's still tuned in here, but then when it's done, go check out our channel.
Absolutely.
um, okay, so that is it for the trio right here. We are just halfway through our award whistleblow, tooting the horn. But the next set of awards is from a Commercial Integrator and CE Pro Publications. They have an annual award called the TNT Top New Technology Award. So at here at ISE 2024, we had 4 uh, awards. And so 2 of them right off the bat. One was for our AVTPG 8K tester. That one won the category for residential for installation tools and testers. And then the BGEAR Forecast, our wireless 4K extender, that one won for residential wireless AV solutions. So now to touch on the other 2, so those 2 were repeat winners. Great job for those 2. The other 2 new ones with the TNT was, let's first go with our BGEXH 8KC6. This is our 8K HDMI HD Base T 3.0 extender. This one in the category of residential HDMI HD Base T extenders. And
Yeah,
then
and just want to
uh,
touch on that real quick.
yep.
If, for example, fiber optic is your thing and you would rather run fiber optic cables because you already have them, you can get the exact same unit, but with fiber. So you have 2 different options there.
Hmm.
Instead of going with Cat 6 cable, you can go with fiber. So same unit, just slightly different in that it's running off of fiber. So
Thank you for pointing
dealer's
that out.
choice on that one.
Yeah, all right. And then the next one is our aforementioned 8K 1212 MA, which is the first 8K 12x12 matrix on the market. And this one, yeah, we're very proud that we won the TNT for that one. So 12x12, it does 8K 60, 4K 120. All our 8K solutions do support 4K at 120. So that's it's very big for the professional esports and gamers. Not just for gamers, but I mean they do utilize it a lot, and it's very important for those guys. So yeah, so this is very robust. This 12x12, 12 ins, 12 outs, HDMI 2.1.
Mm-hmm. And if you missed
And
it, our producer's back there, Flo, he did a really great, fun, short video, YouTube short, and I think he also put it on TikTok as well about us winning all 4 of these. So again, gonna plug that. So check it out. Go to our YouTube channel or our TikTok and find that one because he did a good job on that.
Yeah. So yeah, no. So those are our 7 big winners here. Most of them are. We're proud that most of them were from our 8K line. Like I mentioned earlier, 8K was the main goal of this show, to showcase our latest 8K gear. We started doing our 8K line a few years ago, just with basic offerings, but now we're starting to fill it out with everything from cables to testers as well. So 8K. While we're talking about 8K, before we get into our booth and other 4K, because we gotta show our full HD and 4K love to the stuff that we brought over there, like our Swiss Army knife of a matrix switcher. But as we're still staying in the 8K line, we did share some news at the show that an 8K PTZ camera is in the works for next year. So this year we're going to start developing it, designing, doing whatnot, and then hopefully by next year we could bring that out. So that will be a big venture for us this year coming up. So a lot of a lot of exciting stuff, especially in the 8K realm that we'll be working on. So yes, stay tuned to our channels to keep updated, our website, and we'd love to keep you guys updated as soon as we get word.
All right, so we've talked about all the awards. Why don't we talk a little bit about what there was to do outside of the show? We'll come back to the show, but
oh yeah, because all fun and all work and no play make Jack a restless guy. Or how does that go?
I have absolutely no idea.
Oh, do you know what movie that's from?
Nope.
Yeah, so we just went over your head. The Shining.
Straight
from The Shining. From The Shining. You heard of The Shining, right?
I've seen it.
You said, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the perfect Valentine's movie. Outside of the show, other than us missing the super cool light show, we had so much like food. There was so much new food. Is this the Ukrainian restaurant we went to?
No, this is not the Ukrainian restaurant. This was Sans Beer.
This is Sans Beer. Oh, okay. So this is part of our tapas plate. So we got a word from shout out Suso from NDI. Gave us a few good places to go eat. This isn't one of them, but he gave us other places. This was a place that was next to our hotel. We actually went here last year at ISE 2023. This was the first tapas place that we went to, so we kind of has a special place in our hearts. So we went and visited again this year. Great people that work there, but the tapas, cerveza, the beer, everything is so affordable there. That's why I keep coming back to like just how I remember there was like 3 of us. We ordered a round of drinks, beer, and maybe some shots and a bunch of tapas. It came out to like $40, and then here in the States, like the drinks alone would cost $40, right? So everything is just so affordable. It's very all the food is fresh and great. Man, I got to show you. Do you have that picture of we had this fancy steak cube?
I do have a picture of it. Yep.
Do you have the video of that though? You guys,
I do have the video. Yep, I will grab the video here in a second.
But, all right, so they brought this to your. It took a while, so like we're getting a little restless. Like, did he forget about our order, or what's going on? We asked. They said no, it's coming still. So this is why. So they bring it with some rosemary on the side, burning. It has all the senses going, your smell and your your sight and all that. They bring it to you on a plate like that, and that steak was the most just succulent.
It was very tender. Yeah.
Tender. What kind of adjectives? We need the where's that my thesaurus? It was so soft and and tender, like kind of melted. I don't know, not melt, but oh my goodness, it was like probably the best steak I've ever had.
There. By the way, there's your quote, real quick.
Oh, what did they say? I can't read it from there. All work and no play make
Jack a
dull
dull
boy.
boy.
There you go. There you go. Movie trivia. That's for our next movie trivia game that we'll have. Our friend, our director shared a video. I don't know if hopefully you can't play it on your thing, but there was another thing that I've never done in my life. It's mute. There's no audio though, right? So that's good. Okay, that's good. I think there was one other time I did karaoke way back, but I'm not a karaoke guy. I love to listen and spectate when people do it. But here it was Mr. Director's birthday that weekend. I think that day actually. So we went out. I think this is during after day 3 or not the last day, might have been day 3. But we would hit the night on the town and went to some karaoke. Oh, it was a bar, but they had karaoke night. And we're by the front stage, just minding our own business. And this guy, he comes up with a second mic and he starts pulling me on stage. And while in Rome, right? So I couldn't back down. I went up with him and I rocked it out a bit. I forgot what song he was playing exactly, but there's another first for me. So first I had Ukrainian food. First time I hopped on stage and did karaoke in front of strangers. I figured
there's the Ukrainian food.
Just have some fun. Okay. Yep. There you go. Was there we don't have what was the soup called?
Borscht.
Borscht. Is it borscht? Oh, and I'm sorry. I said soup, and my boss will cut this show off right now if I say soup again. He claims it is not a soup, but everyone there called it a soup. Is it borscht? Borscht. It was like a red, kind of. It reminded me of menudo. I don't know if anyone knows the Mexican and Spanish the soup porridge is called menudo. Like a red.
It's like
beets in it or tomatoes.
It's like a beet. Yeah, it's like beet based, I think.
Okay,
but it was really good.
It was really good. The borscht. It was fantastic. And then here's some more. I think some of them we didn't know exactly what it was. I think the bottom one was eggplant with something, and the top one was
and the top one I forget what it's called, but it was like chilled pork fat, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
With bread and some sort of like liver sauce.
It was like it reminded me of like wasabi or horseradish. You're talking about that spicy sauce, kind of tastes like wasabi. Okay. Yeah. So man, that was fantastic too.
All right, so I think that's good enough for talking about some of the stuff that we did outside of the show. I think we should probably go back to what we finish off talking about.
Well, I mean,
because if we keep talking about this stuff, I'm gonna get really hungry because it's pretty much time.
The more embarrassing photos might arise if we talk about it. So let's change the subject for now. I know Mr. Producer in the background, he's sending us photos, so he's probably gonna find a little more embarrassing stuff. So if he does, Matt, just ignore his messages, Matt. You see. But no, back to the show. So like 8K wasn't just our only thing. So the newest things that we had there was a Nutrix healthcare station, and then our 8K gaming station. I don't know if you have if you can share some of those video photos just to give our audience a chance to see what our booth looked like at the actual show. So okay, yeah, there it is from one end. This is with the gaming station. That one worked. It worked really well. We had a lot of people coming in, a lot of traffic. More on the younger side,
was-
obviously, because it's video games, right? But
It was
it's still-
always packed, and
yeah, but it was
unfortunately, we
always,
had to
yeah,
keep
it was
our
always
eyes
packed.
peeled.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it was pretty cool
We
to
had
show
to
the
keep our
show off the
eyes
4K at
peeled,
120 at those stations. We had, I think,
One
FIFA
of our
Soccer, Mortal Kombat, and Call of Duty going on different times.
one
So
of
that
our
was really
controllers
cool.
mysteriously disappeared. And then,
Unfortunately, yeah, that's the thing at these shows. It's hard to keep an eye. We need one of those Kingston or what? It's
just need a
those
lock.
wires to kind
But
of.
another controller almost mysteriously disappeared, but Vlad
Oh, that's
ran it down and got it back.
yeah. It was some kid. He felt bad because there was a bunch of like college students too. But yeah, that's you gotta just kind of prepare for on those. Or next time we gotta buy zip ties or something. At least something to connect it to the table. But yeah, so here's one of our gaming stations. One of the guys playing. On the other end, we had the new tricks. So like you saw in that video earlier. Oh, there's the Innovate. That's the museum, the outside of the building. Beautiful, nighttime. So the weather was perfect. Oh, here's inside. We took our little Hollywood. Felt like celebrities uh, with the backdrop. Oh, so this was at the actual show. This is our TNT award reception. So this is where we. It was funny because they read off three, and then Dan Pharisee, shout out Dan. Dan's the man. He was reading off the awards. He said, "Oh, congratulations, BZB, for your 3 award winners." And then I guess later down in the list, one of the last categories, we had our 4th. He goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, a
I spoke
correction,
too soon.
yeah, not 3, 4." And man, it was so exciting. I wasn't there. I wanted to be there, but we had Mr. Florante and there's our CEO, President Eugene, accepting the award. So yeah, they're elated there. Yep, and then
Those are the awards.
those are the awards for the
They're the
TNT.
award winners. Yeah.
Here, so here's so Florence, we had a video interview with In Broadcast Publications. So they had what was her name? Kaylee, I believe. It's between her and Ashley. Ashley does the United States shows, and then Kaylee will do the UK, the European shows. So yeah, so we had some B-rolls of that. I had a podcast with Justin Dawson. Shout out Justin Dawson. Great show. Great meeting him at the show. So there you go. This was with, I think, X2, the other company that we're with. So the topic was just AV over IP. Oh, not AV over IP. It was AV in healthcare and education and where it's at. So it was thank you, Justin, for inviting us onto his podcast. He also did a segment at our actual booth, just like In Broadcast did. He did one with Florante as well. So we did the tour. We showed him all the latest and greatest. So we had a lot of fun working with Justin throughout the week. I met up with a bunch of our partners. If you check it out on BZB TV right now, you could see videos with Netgear, HD Base T, and Dante, Audinate, as well as
NDI.
yeah, I mean, here's Tanya. Shout out Tanya as well. Suso could not make it, but Tanya was there. Fantastic to work with. We did a video with her. Loaned her a few of our cameras to show off on at their booth. So yeah, here she was just kind of returning the cameras and saying bye. This is on the last day. So I think she's from not Madrid. I think Portugal, where our director he stayed in Europe after ISE. So she didn't have that long of a flight to go home. But yeah, we wished her safe travel. So hopefully she got home safely. But yeah, it was great seeing her there as well. So yeah, I mean, it was a great time, like meeting a bunch of our partners, um, and just working with them, seeing what's new with their solutions at their booth. So yeah, it was just a great collaboration of everything at ISE.
Yeah, and one of the coolest things I think was man, they, they, the food there at the trade show, like the food, the drinks, everything about that, man, it's just so much better than it is here. Like, number one, it's not as expensive. Number two, everybody's drinking beer everywhere, so it's like
Yeah, right. Yeah,
it,
I know Matt's
every
not that. Matt, I know Matt's not a Mateo. He's not that big of a drinker, but we're across overseas, enjoying the time. So I maybe have to twist his arm in the beginning on a few of the drinks, but after a while, he was like, "Yeah, yeah, bartender refill."
look, I'm being serious. You might not believe me. The only time I really ever drink is when I go on trips with you guys.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So
That's
it
why
just
I feel
doesn't. I don't
honored
drink
that
that
when we
often.
go out and you share a drink with me and the team, with us and the team. It's a privilege whenever we can share these moments with you.
Yeah, actually, because we're talking about it, I'm gonna put this picture up. I just gotta actually
No more
bring it into
embarrassing. They're not
the
embarrassing, are they?
show.
Are
No,
they
no, it's not embarrassing at all.
paperwork?
But
What is it? FW.
man, like for example, bro, like this. This is like some of the the
Oh,
show food.
this is the
Uh,
show. The food at the show.
yeah,
At
the food at
the
the
Grand
show.
Via. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like
Oh, okay. This was the
I
pulled pork.
order
I think
my
I had that too.
lunch.
They had the pulled pork with the. Oh, you got the loaded nacho. I just got the nachos with the guacamole. You got the pulled pork
Yeah,
in
so
the nachos as well.
I just order my lunch, right? And I didn't even order the beer. I did not order a beer, but I'm
Oh,
like sitting in line. I waiting for my stuff to come up, and the
yeah.
dude that's taking like at the register is like trying to get my attention, and I didn't realize he was trying to get my attention until I'm like, what is he talking about? And I look, and he's sitting there trying to hand me a beer. I'm like, I didn't pay for this, but okay.
So you just he's like okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, or maybe I did pay for it. I don't know, but there's that, and then like every day towards the end of the show at about 4 or 5 o'clock. All of a sudden, it's beer o'clock. Everybody, like every booth, has
Yeah,
beer
all
on
the
the
booth,
menu.
right? Yeah. So remember that first day one, we accepted no, we didn't accept the award. It was actually your interview with HD Base T with the
Yeah,
president
yeah.
Effie. So after shout out Effie, great job on the video. The
The
HD
tweet
Base
up.
T video is out right now. But remember, Matt, after we filmed, it was already towards the end of the day. We started talking with some of our acquaintances and partners. Oh, Justin was there. Josiah, Joe Way.
Mhm.
Shout out to him too. We'll hit you guys. We'll hit you up. We spoke. I finally got to meet him at the show. Wonderful guy.
And we also got to say, he's not doing it anymore because he's moved to a different position inside the company. But they were talking up Trayvon quite a bit and his
Oh
social
yes,
media presence. So
yeah, for the
we gotta
social. I
recognize
couldn't
that.
take. I took it over now. But Trayvon, the months leading up to ISE, it was all Trayvon. He pretty much transformed our social platforms. He did a wonderful job, and yeah, we were getting compliments at the show, and I would say, oh, that's my colleague Trayvon. He did a wonderful show. You remember, they kept saying, oh, stop being modest. Just take the
Yeah.
credit. Da, da, da. But I can't. Honestly, I cannot. Trayvon, he built this thing, and I'm just kind of try to keep it afloat now. But he did a wonderful job. So shout out Trayvon too for his great work on that. So everybody's it's a good feeling, right? Just like when you get awards, but when people compliment you, like, hey, we had some people come up to our booth. Remember, like, hey, we see you on YouTube, your channel, or when people start to notice just the work we put out, it's like a great feeling, to know
Yeah.
that that it's you send it out in the universe and it's actually being seen, because when you send
Yeah.
stuff out in the
Absolutely.
universe, is anyone reading it? Is anyone watching it? but we're just happy that people gravitate to our content, and we have a great tech Nathan, who does the videos, Florante, he directs a lot of these, and you shoot and edit as well. So big ups to everyone on our video team. You guys you guys are rocking right now. But just to get back to that original story, yeah, remember after Effie, they had it was called the Tweet Up, I think.
Yeah,
so from AB Tweeps and a partnership with HD Base T, it was some type of meetup to celebrate, I guess, the social presence, or I'm not too sure exactly what, but they had an open bar, and they said, "Why don't you just stay and enjoy yourself for a bit?" And it was the end of the show, so Matt and I we obliged and had some more drinks and whatever they had, some wine and beer. But it was good just to catch up with old friends, people, old partners from back in the day, as well as the new ones.
Yeah, and make some new connections as well.
Yeah, it was just a real fun time.
All right, Joel. Well, are we missing anything regarding ISE or our time in Spain?
No, we went over the show floor, outside of the show. I think that is it for everyone. I mean, our next show, what is our next show? It will be Hymns next month in March. And then I believe NAB will be soon after that in
I think
Las
NAB
Vegas.
is April.
Is April. So we got March right now, a little downtime, but then starting March, we're going to pick back up with Hymns, NAB, then Infocom a few months after that, or maybe just 1 month after NAB. So and that's going to be in Vegas.
If you're wondering where to find us this year, it's going to be Vegas.
It's because Infocom is in Vegas this year. It always alternates between Orlando and Vegas. So back-to-back Vegas trips for us this year. Get ready, stretch your the livers out. Matt, you might be drinking a little more beer. We need to maybe hopefully widen our trophy case.
Well, shoot, we already don't have enough space. Like the Adamo S7 by itself.
It's yes. The Adamo, I know. I think Boss Man, they're still sleeping with some of those trophies, man. Always gotta trick them to bring them to the office so we can share it with everybody.
Yeah, and I mentioned the Adamo, and I hate the fact that I keep harping on this thing, but we got some cool Adamo in the wild footage that we'll probably be sharing here pretty soon. So just keep an eye out for that. We've got some Adamos being used and some really, really cool use cases. So we want to be able to share that with you guys, and we already got the go ahead from the people that are using them to
Kevin Hart
be able to share. So
yeah, no, I mean, we did share on I think a social post, but Kevin Heartbeat Media, Kevin Hart, he has his own in-house studio, and we are very proud to say that the BG Adamo, the 4K versions, are being utilized in his studio. So man, that's a very big exciting for us. I mean, it's great content being we're just happy that we're being trusted with to make great content from great people, great content creators. So I mean, just this can only hopefully build up our reputation. I mean, I know Adamo's been winning awards, but I mean, it that's one thing. But when somebody reputable is using our gear in their systems and applications, that kind of just reinforces those awards, just everything. So thank you, Kevin, for selecting BZBGEAR and their team, and we hope to just grow from here.
All right. Well, we derailed a little bit from ISE, but that's okay because really cool stuff. We just got the word in today that we had a little bit of dialogue on
Yeah, like the
being able to
legally,
talk
like
about this. So
yeah, like legal
uh,
terms, right? Can we throw out Kevin's name out? Da, da,
yeah,
da. So, like
so
we our rep got in touch with I guess one of his lawyers, and they said, yeah, I mean, just yeah, it's fine to repurpose and mention it. So
yeah,
that's great. That's great.
yeah. So we just wanted to share a little bit about that. We'll probably share a little bit more in the future, just so you guys can actually see it in action. But I think that just about does it for our post ISE episode.
Hmm. So until
Well,
the next till hymns, I'm sure there'll be coverage over there. We'll probably have a show. I don't know what the dates are exactly, but a week or two prior to that, we'll dedicate a show to hymns. But yeah, then the upcoming episodes, we can start contacting some of our partners. I know Monte Weaver. We've been wanting to work with him for a bit. I think Suso and DI, they've been we want to get them back on the show as well. So yeah, so big things for 2024 coming up. So stay tuned, everybody. Like and subscribe to BZB TV to be in the loop on all our upcoming news.
absolutely. And we will see you guys in the next live stream. So have a great weekend, guys, and enjoy the rest of your February.
Yes. Adios, amigos.